everybody, Moby here again, and today I have the 44th episode of Gaming is a Pope. Hell fucking yeah. Yeah, I actually feel like I haven't made a video forever, even though it's been actually just last Friday, but holiday weekends, you know, fucking crazy, but now we're back to the real world, so pretty cool. The gameplay today is Remember Me. That game was kind of cool, and I'll probably do a first impressions on it eventually, so pretty cool stuff. But if you do have any gameplay suggestions of your own, be sure to leave that game in the comment section below, and I'll try to play it in for the Gaming is a Pope episodes. And the articles today, pretty good. Two of them are actually just rumors, so it's kind of like, you know, it's pretty interesting, but, you know, it might or might not be true. But anyways, we'll talk about that, and get you guys informed, so fuck yeah, let's do it! So, moving to our first Game is a Pope article. This one is actually another negative for Xbox One. You know, Microsoft has actually been pulling that console together pretty well recently, especially after that whole E3 shit that fucking almost killed the thing. But it's been getting better, but this is sadly a negative. Apparently, Xbox One won't support external hard drives at launch, which, you know, obviously at launch that kind of suggests that eventually they'll, you know, open that up a little bit, because of course they did do that at least somewhat on the Xbox 360, which, you know, made it a little bit better for, you know, if you didn't want to buy one of those fucking ridiculous hard drives. So that's nice, but you know what's kind of funny about this? It's not available at launch, but really Microsoft is the one company out of all the three that would probably have this at launch, because, I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, but they want everything before the other consoles get it. The GTA DLC, of course, the Call of Duty DLC, they get that before the other consoles, and apparently Microsoft doesn't really give a shit about this. Maybe, you know, it's a technique to have people buy hard drives or something. Or actually, well, I think the console comes with a 500 gigabyte hard drive, so I don't really know what it's about then. But, you know, maybe it'll get added eventually. I'm guessing it probably will, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But something interesting, Wii U and PS4 both support external drives, you know, right out of the box. So maybe this is good, maybe it's bad. Well, actually it's bad, but maybe it's not that bad. I guess we'll find out if Microsoft ever allows it eventually. So, moving to our second Game is a Pope article. This one is start up to rumor mode. These last two articles are rumors, which means they could be true, but they could very well not be true at all. So you just kind of have to take it with a grain of salt, or whatever the fuck that saying is. So anyways, this one is apparently Sony is working on a VR headset for PS4. So I'm guessing VR, virtual reality, probably what that stands for. You know, it's kind of, I mean, this kind of shows that Sony is maybe working away from 3D, because like 2 or 3 years ago, Sony was really hitting hard with 3D, especially at E3 and everything. They had so many fucking 3D TVs out there. And now they're really moving away from that. Like the last E3, they didn't really do a whole bunch with 3D. Which is because nobody fucking wanted it. But maybe people want virtual reality. Apparently this one's going to be competing against Oculus Rift, or Oculus Rift. I don't really know how to pronounce things, but that I don't know if that's the one, but I think Google's also working on one that could be that. But you know, that stuff's been in the works for a while, and should be kind of interesting. I'm not really sure if I'm jumping on the whole virtual reality bandwagon. I personally would rather have 4K TVs. I think that sounds a little bit better in my opinion. But, you know, until we actually try this out, we don't know if it's cool or not. So, I guess Sony will figure that out. And if they think it's cool, they'll come out with it on the PS4. So, pretty cool stuff. Apparently, it's going to debut in 2014. You know, you never fucking know with these rumors. So, I guess we'll just have to find out. Keep your eyes tuned to gaming news. And we'll see what Sony does with the PS4. Fuck yeah. So, moving to our last Game is a Pope article. Honestly, this article is pretty confusing, and it's kind of a rumor, which is probably a really bad combination. But if it does come out true, then it's pretty much a game changer for this whole console generation. So apparently, Microsoft is adding like another GPU core on top of the APU, which APU is like a CPU and a GPU, the processor and the graphics all in one chip. Apparently they're adding some more fucking graphics on the APU. I personally thought that it was going to have an APU in the first place, and I don't really understand. I mean, if you guys want to read this article, it's in the description, check it out. It's just really long, it's really confusing, but basically it sums up to, it's going to have like its own graphics card processor thing in fucking APU, And that is actually kind of its own memory. That's the thing I thought interesting. Apparently, on top of the 8GB DDR3 that's for the whole console, the whole graphics is going to have 2GB GDDR5, which is kind of like what normal PC computers have these days. PC computers, like gaming computers. That's what a lot of graphics cards have, and it's working out pretty well. So if it has that 2GB GDDR5 for graphics, that would probably be faster than the whole PS4 because that has 8GB GDDR5 for the whole console. So anyways, it sounds kind of interesting. Honestly, just read this article. It's so fucking confusing, and I build computers. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but apparently the Xbox One is going to be faster. I mean, you know, from what we saw at E3, the console is just, they should change the name because it's not Xbox One anymore. It's like at least Xbox 2 or something. I don't know. It's just, it's not the same console. And apparently they're changing it more. But once again, it is a rumor. We don't know if it's true. So, you know, a faster console, it's always, you know, hey, I'll take that. Sounds fucking great. But, we know, we'll see if that actually happens. I'm kind of doubtful. But we'll see. And with all those rumors and other stuff said, hopefully you guys liked episode 44 of Motherfucking Gaming is a Pope. If you guys like the gameplay, you know, just remember me. That game was pretty cool. But remember, if you guys have any gameplay suggestions, be sure to leave that game in the comments section below, and I'll try to put it in further Gaming is a Pope episodes. If you guys like this episode, you know, maybe drop a like on it. That really, you know, makes me happy and shows that you guys like this shit. You know, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So hopefully you guys have a great motherfucking day. I got some homework to do. I'm pretty fucking excited about that. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out, motherfucker. It was like $10, and it's not that long of a course, you know.